Welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Why it's time to stop asking Selena Gomez about a relationship with Chris Evans. Selena Gomez makes it clear to her fans who keep asking about a relationship with Chris Evans. We will damage it all down for you. But in the previous than we proceed, please, if you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasured time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for large updates. Let's dive into the video. Selena Gomez has been busy promoting her new album, Revival, and the press tour has protected heaps of interviews, speak exhibit stops, and performances. While the 23-year-old singer and actress has been requested about the whole thing, from her friendship with Taylor Swift to her current hiatus, which she attributed to being recognized with lupus, there regarded to be one theme that echoed for the duration of all of her interviews: her relationship with Justin Bieber. Selena and Justin first stepped out collectively in 2011 and dated on and off for about 3 years. While the precise timeline of their relationship is spotty, it is assumed that they ended matters for appropriate around late 2014, when Selena first began hanging out with DJ Zedd and launched her single, The Heart Wants What It Wants. Though she has been linked to different well-known guys, considering that the Bieber breakup and Justin has had his truthful share of pronounced relationships, as nicely Selena has been requested about her previous and present-day emotions about her ex in nearly each and every interview she's completed these previous few weeks. While she's given eloquent and concise responses ranging from "I'll perpetually help him and love him in a way" to "I admire him, and I suppose he respects me," in a wholesome manner, she's additionally hinted at an aversion to these questions in the first place, like "I did not assume I was once doing whatever awful by way of falling in love," and "the internet desires to freeze this second in time," and continuously repeated. She was additionally asked whether Justin's profession comeback inspired her own, which is now not solely attained, however additionally especially insulting. Here's my question. Isn't always a time to quit asking? Besides the truth that she dated Justin Bieber, whom it can be challenging to speak about for a variety of reasons, it simply appears inappropriate to ask a girl to talk about her emotions towards her ex, particularly when all outwardly symptoms factor to the Facebook equal of it's complicated, and she's already made it clear that she's attempting to focal point on her fitness and career. Also, what do humans without a doubt count on her to say? I'm nevertheless absolutely in love with him, Google him hourly, and here to baby as I cry myself to sleep each and every night. And although Justin was asked about Selena in his personal latest interview, the majority of the questions he has gotten have been about his comeback, new music, and racy social media snaps. Yes, merchandising tasks is section of a celebrity's job, and doing press entails answering plenty of questions, and normally the identical query more than one times. It can be argued that some of Revival's tracks, particularly Same Old Love, have been written about Justin, and that may want to completely be true. But it is clearly now not definite, mainly since Selena herself defined the song as being not always about a unique relationship, adding, "Sometimes you are caught in the equal cycle. This is sort of my forget it song. I'm ill of all of it." What person hasn't felt that way about relationship or relationships in general? Earlier this year, pop star Ariana Grande spoke out about this specific subject after her breakup from rapper Big Sean. Whilst she stated that being a movie star comes with a positive quantity of hypothesis into your non-public life, she additionally rejected being referred to in particular as Big Sean's ex in the press, tweeting, "I am worn out of residing in a world the place ladies are ordinarily referred to as a man's past, present, or future property possession," she wrote, adding, "I do not belong to anyone. However myself. And neither do you." Persevering with task her is even extra of a waste of time. In REFINERY 29's profile this week, Selena's charges about Justin Bieber have been billed as her last phrases on the matter, and you recognize what? I really, surely hope that Selena Gomez commenced her day doing a quick interview on Live with Kelly and Ryan yesterday, and she ended it touching hair in a bathed drain, mealworms, and an irritated toy in on The Tonight Show. Gomez used to be Jimmy Fallon's visitor and sufferer in his Can You Feel a Game, the place you attempt to perceive the object you are touching. Gomez was once unfazed about the hair, and a little grossed out via the worms. But she had a freak out and stubborn on display screen when touching the toy bear. To be fair, it used to be nibbling at her. "I do not understand what the FCK," she stammered out earlier, than realizing she cannot use that language on Fallon's show. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry," she stated after. The second is a lot to take in. The endure is significantly aggressive, and it is no longer like Gomez ought to see what it was. Gomez additionally did an interview with Fallon on the show, the place she spoke about a couple of unreleased tracks coming out, and why she felt at ease releasing Lose You to Love Me, even if humans knew it delved into her feelings about her Justin Bieber breakup. I assumed there got here a factor in my lifestyles the place there had been so many matters being stated on my behalf, and I located myself defending human beings, that didn't absolutely guard me cause I didn't favor to begin anything. However, I had a proper to say my aspect of the story, Gomez said. And I felt like that used to be so releasing due to the fact it nearly felt like I had let it go personally, inner of me, once it used to be out. And that's the best gift, I think. Gomez additionally printed to Fallon that she has a track known as Boyfriend coming. There's a few different songs that I couldn't assist, but preferred to exist that did not make the album rare, so I can't simply inform when. However, one of my preferred tracks is known as Boyfriend, so I can't wait for human beings to hear that one. That's all she said, like a really appropriate tease. There are areas the vicinity human beings go when they prefer help, and it is unfortunate that they price ridiculous portions of money, Gomez, 29, said. But as with Planned Parenthood, there may additionally be a neighborhood for lady to journey okay, and to experience understood, and I wish that for mental health. I feel it is so integral, and I can't stress it ample, how exact do you like care, and how heaps I really, certainly pick out people to be understood, viewed and heard. If you work on your physique and your bodily health, and it clearly is so important, why is now not your mental health truly as important? Pearson said. You have to do the work in between. Any excellent therapist will inform you the equal factor. We are developing an ecosystem, the location human beings feel like in between treatment sessions. If they're lucky ample to see a therapist, they can work on their mental fitness. But we're moreover developing these sources, and amplifying these super authorities, that do feel loads of dollars an hour, and being in a role, to supply their records to the hundreds to the human beings who can't locate the cash for that. So it certainly is definitely the democratizing part, she added. Gomez, who has been candid about going via depression and anxiousness struggles, first publicly posted her bipolar analysis in 2020. The singer referred to that getting to comprehend greater about her health diagnosis had extraordinary have an effect on in her life. I genuinely found that it used to be definitely releasing to have the information, to kind of recognize what's going on, she said. It did now not scare me. I commenced to have a relationship with myself, and I feel it is the pleasant part, she continued. I've possibly been the happiest I've ever been. My mom knows. And it has absolutely been actually wonderful. On the other hand, it is work, and you do it every and each day. When a guest at the scene asked Selena, "Have you ever said this publicly before?" Selena replied, "No, this is the first time." Then she said that she might not be Chris Evans' food. The guest and the host comforted her and said, "I think he will fall in love with you." And this confession, at that time, the CP fans started to move around, holding a magnifying glass, to look for clues everywhere, and making all kinds of emoticons, hope the two got on the line, especially at that time Selena and Justin Bieber split and reunited, and her fans even more eagerly hope that the master will choose Captain America, even if the two were 11 years apart. Chris Evans is usually very low-key about his private life. Even the Instagram account that was opened. Please inform us in the comments. Please do now no longer forget about to subscribe, and flip on the notification bell to see our organization new day updates. Thanks for watching.